Yeah, we'll go live in 10 seconds. So hello everyone. Today we have Ahaan and Pramod from Hiveotter. Let's learn how to unlock your business signups with referrals. So hi guys, how are you?
Hey Ritvik. Hey
Hi.
everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
What's up? What's happening? Really excited to be a part of the TechNerds live today. This is the first time we're actually doing a live, especially for Hiveotter, right?
Yeah,
And especially with Ritvik and the TechNerds group. Someone told me this group is pretty awesome and very active in terms of giving feedback and everything. So we thought, why not do a live with TechNerds itself? So definitely great to be over here. Pramod, you want to say anything?
Hey all. Yeah, happy to be here. I know Ritik for some time now. So yeah, happy to be here and talk about Hiveotter.
awesome guys. So why did you actually build Hiveotter?
Pretty interesting story, right? So I've been following Pramod since some time now on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
especially when the motion shot thing he had built, right?
Yeah,
So I'm one of the first users for motion shot for sure. I don't know Pramod will agree or not, but at least I think so. But and I used it for another product of mine previously that I was building.
mm-hmm.
So we use motion shot to create those videos and all those things for guides, right?
Yeah,
And I kept talking to Pramod on feedback and how to improve and everything. And then we kept talking on a regular basis. And then suddenly one day Pramod tells me that he's coming to Kuala Lumpur. So I'm based from Malaysia. I'm in Kuala Lumpur. So
okay.
Pramod told me that he's coming to Kuala Lumpur. I said it's a great place. Why don't you come and we'll meet up? So once he was here, we met. We chilled for a couple of days,
Mm-hmm.
and we discussed a lot of things. Right. So Pramod and me both have been indie building for some time now. At least I
Yeah,
started this year. Pramod has been doing it for a while now. I think last year he started, and I'm pretty active on Twitter. Trying to help people, LinkedIn, everywhere. Right. Uh, but yeah, so we started talking and we kind of vibed together.
mm-hmm.
I think one of the points of discussion probably was how to grow the user base that we currently have for our products, right? So I
Yeah,
shared some tips and tricks what that kind of worked for me.
mm-hmm.
Promote, shared a similar learning from his end, right? We have been doing totally two different things together, separately, and then we kind of started discussing about how to grow organically, right?
Yeah,
And with this thought, he went back to India. We again caught up the next day. I had a couple of ideas to probably share with him. We started
mm-hmm.
discussing all those things, and then finally, we kind of, for some reason, I was actually setting up a referral marketing campaign using viral loops, right?
Okay.
Um, uh, Kind of buggy, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
it didn't work out pretty well. So I kind of shared that with Pramod. I told him, what, this thing is not working out. It's really expensive. You know, Someone should probably build something that is less expensive, and this is something that can really blow up, right? Pramod took that idea. He worked on it. I think a couple of days,
mm-hmm.
and he comes back with a complete product on the neck on the like. I think we spoke about this on Friday, and I think by Sunday he's already had a product in mind. He's already built a product, and he showed me. He's like, okay, fine, let's Anyways, you built it so far. Let's why not go ahead and see what we can do. So initial talks with friends and families, we kind of realized that yeah, this is a product that can grow on its own. You don't have to push people to grow. So the initial idea was to take this up, see for motion shot initially, if we can start getting some referrals over there. Over the weekend, Pramod set up a very simple flow. on Motion Shot, right? Which is refer and get discount.
Yeah.
Basically you put down your email ID, you get a link, you share it with others, they join, you get a referral, you'll get a referral bonus, right?
Yeah.
So Pramod did that. We saw some traction. We said, okay, fine. If this is working, why don't we build the entire thing? Figure out what are the use cases, and then start building from there. So we spoke to a couple of people. We spoke to a couple of D2C brands. We spoke to some of the indie builders as well.
Mm-hmm.
We got some use cases, and then we took another week to build the entire product top to bottom, right? I think last 1 week we have been struggling to fix the UI UX. So I don't know, Ritvik, if the last time that you saw the product when I pinged you about this
It was
was
it was
very
completely
different,
different. Yeah.
and then next week it was very different. So each day, we have been building and we have been experimenting and we have been improving the product on a daily basis, right? I think the entire appreciation or the kudos should go to Pramod because he has been at it for the last 2-3 weeks, and I sleep next day morning. I'm seeing like there's a huge list of things that Pramod has done already. He's pinging me like I've done this, I've done this. So yeah, I think Pramod should probably talk about his thought process of building this tool, right? And why did he build it?
So I don't want to take much time because we have so many things to discuss. Yeah, as Ahan said, it was mainly because we have our own products. We understand how important it is to make use of existing customers and increase the customer base from organically, like capitalizing the word of mouth. That just works. So yeah, that's how we started exploring other options, and they were for sure like pretty pricey, like they're huge, they ask a lot. So we thought we could build a very similar thing, and maybe charge a little less and maybe little innovate with advanced not advanced, but better integration options. So that's what we were thinking. As Ahan said, I try to integrate with motion shot and see how people interact with the system. How do they get into this program, referral program, and whether they share the links or not. So yeah, pretty. We really like the very early this thing. That is one. Second one, yeah, we started speaking with multiple people. We are very active on Twitter. We keep building stuff in public. So we talk, we iterate a lot. So that's the reason we try to keep improving. I'm pretty sure it will stabilize pretty soon, but we started iterating as per the feedback we got, mainly the UX and stuff. Yeah, now pretty good so far. Yeah, that's what we just want to get referral marketing simple so that everyone can use it in their products and services in the existing system. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that is one of the things that we kind of realized, right? When we started digging a little deeper into different products in the market right now,
Mm-hmm.
uh, referral marketing in itself is very difficult for people to understand, number one, because people think that referral marketing and affiliate marketing are the same.
Yeah,
Two different
exactly.
things.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
different,
Exactly.
two totally different things. And they kind of mix up the nomenclature sometimes. So we wanted to make sure that we understand referral marketing completely before we go ahead and build
Yeah,
something on it.
yeah, yeah,
And also from a use case standpoint, we didn't want to build something that people might not use at all, right? So
Yeah.
philosophy is more like we build what people would want to see, understanding what is the use case, and then probably going ahead and building it, right? Rather than having a
Exactly.
set mindset about okay, this is what we want to build, and then we start building that. And in fact, the initial iteration of the product was very different from what we have currently. We took a lot of feedback from the community on Twitter, and based on there, and obviously people who gave us feedback, eventually we solved for the use case and they bought the product as well. So we
yeah.
do have a
Mm-hmm.
couple of users. So right now, what we are looking at, and we're looking at only a small amount of people right now. Totally depends on how the response is, but in the initial slot is about 20 that we're looking at, and the idea is to get more feedback, more use cases. We want to understand how the community uses it, and then probably build based on that. Right? We want to be as close
Yeah.
as possible to the community and then build. So yeah, basically here we are going to talk about referral marketing and how you can actually use referral marketing to create a growth loop that gives you
Mhm.
the virality and you utilize the satisfaction of your customers, right? Your
Yeah.
the customer experience itself to gain more users from them, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so maybe I have a small deck that probably I can start with, and then as we go, we can probably take up some questions and then go forward from there. Sounds good.
Yeah. Sure. Yep. Let's do it.
All right. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about how you can use referral marketing. Like, what are the basic steps for setting up a referral marketing program for yourself? And after that, we'll also look at Pramod will probably showcase how some of the very simple growth loops that we have within Hiveotter, right?
Yep. Done.
All right. So I think we already know if people are attending this, they already know why they should probably attend this. We'll be looking at a lot of things from a referral marketing standpoint about Hiveotter, how to use Hiveotter to create your referral marketing programs, right? A little
Yes.
bit about Pramod and me. So Pramod has a 11 years worth of industry experience building stuff. He had a couple of startups previously. He founded them and he exited them. And since 2023, he has been building micro SaaS, Motion Shot being one of them. Just Show, Hey Show are the other things, mainly predominantly in the video side of things. While I've been in the Bangalore startup ecosystem since a very long time, I have already existed one of my companies back in 2014 when I was a student entrepreneur. After that, I shifted completely towards customer success. I've been in the industry. I do a lot of consulting from a marketing standpoint with different funded companies,
Mhm.
and that's and obviously I met Pramod on Twitter. So let's start with probably the basics, right? Like, what is referral marketing, right? When you talk about referral marketing, what is the essence of referral marketing? It's nothing but using your existing customers to gain more users for yourself, finding more customers for yourself within their network, right?
Yep.
Why generally people use referral marketing? Because it is already coming from a trusted source, right? When when your friends or family refer or recommend a particular product. In fact, in the community itself, we recommend each other LTDs that are currently on sale, right? And we always look out for reviews. We always look out for people who have already bought it, used it, understand what they think about the product and everything, right? That's that's how referral starts, right? You look out for trusted sources,
Exactly.
and based on their input, you probably go ahead and buy something, right? So that's exactly what referral marketing is. It's word of mouth marketing, right? In its bare essence, that's what it is. Referral marketing is word of mouth marketing uh, built into a software, right? So it has a high conversion rate as opposed to your other marketing techniques. Could be ads, could be organic social media, whatever it is, right? Uh, it probably won't cost you as much. The acquisition cost is really low because you're using network effects to get more people onboarded. You get more loyalty. If I see more of my friends using a particular product, I tend to become more loyal towards the product because all of my friends are using it. I become like a brand advocate of that particular brand, right?
Yeah.
And that's a badge for me, right? People start calling you by that brand's name as well. I have a friend who wears Nike. He made me buy Nike. He made my wife buy Nike. He made almost all my friends buy Nike. Now we know him as a Nike guy, right? So that's how brand loyalty works, right? And
Yeah.
it's completely organic. That's the best part. So referral marketing in its essence is once you set it up, and it's slow to start. Obviously, I'm not going to say that you set something up today and you will get like you go viral tomorrow, right? That's not going to happen. With anything, it takes patience, it takes time, it takes a little bit of effort. But the best part about referral marketing is the initial push that you give to this side of things from a marketing standpoint. It starts a growth engine that keeps looping around again and again and again and again, right? And the
Yeah.
only thing that you have to probably focus is the end output, is your customer experience, right? If your customer experience
Exactly.
is top notch, referral marketing becomes very easy. It keeps repeating again and again, and you keep getting more and more people interested in whatever you're doing, right? I think in for every one of us, right? We want to be treated well. We want to be treated in a fashion that that is with some dignity, obviously, and that's what we are looking at. If the customer experience itself feels makes us feel good, we are going to talk about the product. Even if there's no referral marketing, I'm not getting anything, no incentive, I'm very happy to talk about the product to everyone else, right? And over a period of time, you'll start noticing the ROI from referral marketing is much more higher than any other marketing channels that you might have, right? Because at
Yeah.
some point of time, they're not working for the rewards that you're giving them. At some point of time, they're only working because you have given them so much, they want to give something in return to you, right?
Exactly.
And I think that's the most beautiful part about referral marketing, I would feel. Right now, what we have done is we have broken down the entire referral marketing journey into four key elements. Right, one is the incentive structure. How do you incentivize the user who's getting you more business? Right.
Mhm.
Second is how easy it is to share your product with other people. Right. Third is, if you are going to set up a referral marketing campaign today in Hiveotter, how are you going to track and analyze how the program is working? And obviously, the fourth and last part is customer satisfaction. We kind of are focusing upon how do we make sure that the customer is satisfied to the max, right? The customer experience itself should be top notch. Like, how can we help improve your customer experience? That's what we are kind of looking at, right?
Yeah.
So on a basic level, that's what in referral marketing is. Those are the benefits, and this is the key elements that we kind of understood. Now, this is what we are learning right now from the market, right? These
Hmm.
things can, over a period of time, can change, but I think what we have right now will not change that much because that's the base level. But on top of it, it can be built upon. Right? That's what we think, and that's what we're looking at currently, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking about a growth loop, right? So you have,
Yeah.
because of your brilliant customer experience, you have a customer who's ready to refer your product to different people. Identify that particular customer. You ask them for a referral.
So the most important thing here is like, uh, if your customer is not satisfied, whatever
Yeah,
referral thing you work or whatever
doesn't
affiliate
work
thing you
out.
work, it doesn't matter at all.
Absolutely, doesn't work out, right?
Yeah.
In fact, they'll go and badmouth you. So obviously, you don't want that to happen,
Exactly.
right? It's the reverse of referral marketing. You don't want that to happen. So yeah, you basically ask them for a referral request. They give you a referral. They get incentivized. They get a reward, maybe a discount coupon, maybe a in-app reward if you're building a app or a SaaS, or it could be something non-monetary as well. Right? Depends. That's just totally up to you, right? You get a
Yeah.
new customer, you again engage with them, you make them happy, they convert, they are happy, they turn out to be a satisfied customer, and then this loops keep on going. As and when more customers get referred, more people are getting referred to your product or service, this loops keeps on going. So this is the growth loop that we have kind of identified. Very simple, very basic, and this is what we're kind of playing at right now. I think whatever we are going to build further might be around the same thing. That is what we have thought. so far.
So we already are getting messages that there
So
is a deal link.
there's a
So
dealing
Pramod can, yeah. So Pramod,
on
can
the
you just
website.
drop the link here?
Oh, okay. Dealing on the, yeah. Maybe what we'll do is, Pramod. Yeah, Pramod, you can go ahead and
Yeah, yeah. I will be on that. You guys carry on.
yeah. So Pramod will probably ping that link on the group while we go into the product a little later. But I just wanted to touch upon this growth loop, and I think people need to understand how this loop looks like, and what are the things that they should probably look into while doing something over there, right? Now, whatever I just said, this is exactly that, right? You work on your customer experience, you get a referral request, uh, the referrer probably acts upon that particular request, he shares it within their network. You get a new customer using that referral link that was shared earlier. They learn about your product and service, um, and obviously, in eventually they convert, right? Now, conversion also is not something wherein they convert immediately. We have to keep that also in mind, right? You might share a link today, conversion might happen after 30 days. So we actually track that. We attribute it back to you, because we are tracking for 30 days. That's our attribution window right now. Pramod can probably touch upon that during the demo. And what we have also kind of figured out is maybe we can automate reward distribution. Right now, I think not many tools do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what we are focusing on, right? For both the referrer and the invitee who gets invited to the product and service, both of them we reward from our end, right? It could be a coupon, it
Okay.
could be anything. So the reward distribution is automated. Uh, so we integrate with Lemon Squeezy and Stripe, and if you have those integrations, well and good. If not, you can just let us know what you want to see for a reward distribution part, and automatically we generate codes and send out an email based on certain actions, right? So there's that instant gratification that happens, but you see other tools, this instant gratification is missing, and there's always a FOMO and an anxiety attached to your referral systems, right? I think that is what we didn't want to probably work on.
Mm-hmm.
Instant gratification is something that helps you gain trust quickly to a new customer, because the moment they give your email ID, they complete certain things, you get a you get a coupon code right in your email, right, which you can use immediately. So we wanted to instantly gratify the customer for engaging with the product, engaging with the services, giving us their email or whatever goals that we have set up, right? So that piece is something that we are kind of we found out that we should uh, probably solve for.
Okay.
So I think we have already spoken about benefits of referral marketing. I'll just touch upon that. Obviously, high conversion rate. It's the customer acquisition cost is low, so it's cost effective because it is coming from your friends and family or trusted sources. There's a lot of trust. There's a lot of credibility around that, and obviously, it enhances your retention and promotes your customer loyalty as well, right? So I come from a obviously customer success and right now a customer loyalty background, so I understand this really well. So I wanted to with Pramod, I wanted to put that out there, and we are building something around that, right, wherein we increase the retention and we also promote loyalty.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, from a creating an effective referral program standpoint, right? What are the moving parts that you need to figure out before you go ahead and create a campaign, right? So a referral campaign obviously has some. There are, I think we have decided, or maybe we have realized there are five moving parts to a referral program, right? One is your audience. So number one thing is to understand who your audience is, identify who your ideal referrers could be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they are the ones who are going to get your next customers,
Exactly.
right? So ideally, I would go for the people who are super brand loyal, who will talk about you in public, right? And who are in touch with you constantly, maybe on your email, maybe on your support chat, whatever it is, right? They come give you feedback. Those are the people that you would want to reward, right? Because they're giving constant feedback. They're telling you how to improve your product, how to improve your services. So probably those are your ideal customers. If you're running a NPS survey, if you have a CSAT score, maybe your top folks who are giving out that NPS, maybe you can probably, those might be your ideal customers or ideal audience, right? So we identify that. We figure out what is the aim of the referral program, right? Either you want more signups for your product, for your service, you want more people to buy your product or service, or you want more awareness, could be anything, right? So you need to fix that particular
Yeah.
goal before you go ahead and design your referral program, right?
Hmm.
And once you have a goal in mind, everything becomes much easy, right? Because you just focus on that particular goal and you start building
Exactly.
the entire product based on that, or you start building the entire program based on that, right? So you know what sort of rewards to create, what sort of incentive you would probably have to create for your referrals and the invitees, right? So the entire process becomes much easy. Then you would want to obviously focus on the right communication channels. Right now we have emails.
Hmm.
Right now we have emails on Hiveotter. I think emails is something that is easy to reach out to people and much easier to set up as well. But from a referral program standpoint, it could be anything, right? Uh, a Facebook group could be one communication channel. You could
Yeah.
use SMS, WhatsApp, whatever, right? So these are all different communication channels out there. You would probably would want to identify where your audience might be, so that you can
Hmm.
communicate your referral program to them effectively, and then they can go ahead and spread the word, right? And obviously whatever is
Yeah.
happening, you don't know what's happening outside there, right? It's like completely dark to you. So that's the reason we also have a small analytics piece as well to monitor if you're getting those referrals or not, where are you getting those referrals, who is the top referrer, and all those things, and how to optimize that you're giving out coupons, but are people even using those coupons? So all these things are, I think, very very important to understand if your referral program is a hit. And constant tweaking is also required, like I said. Is the initial push from your end, from a marketing standpoint. Once it starts and you see people coming in and referring people, then you can like totally leave it. It will start growing on its own, right? You don't have to do anything after that.
Yeah.
So far so good.
Not just one, like we can maybe, if it's working, we can also like create multiple campaigns
Yeah, you can
in
create
the
multiple
audience.
campaigns, figure out different rewards to give to different people. I think over here, audience, we're talking about the top referrals, right? But there might be also some people who might not be talking about you anywhere else, but they're good people to probably target for referrals, and their incentive
Hmm.
could be different, right?
Yeah.
So you can have multiple referral programs. You can also have, in fact, one of the referral programs that we have currently on Hiveotter is for people who are not on Hiveotter, right?
Okay.
We're trying to get more people onto the platform, right? And we are seeing people coming up, signing up for the referral program who don't even know about Hiveotter, and still we see some traction over there. We are still tweaking that particular flow, but we see those things working out, right? So that's something new that we're trying. We're figuring that out, but it's working great. I think for maybe if it's working for us, definitely it's going to work for everyone else as well.
I mean, the referral marketing is one of the best way to get high
Grow.
conversions and
Yeah, absolutely,
growth.
absolutely. I think very underrated channel, right? Because uh, mostly because a lot of people are only focusing about acquisition to get more and more customers, but for companies, for services where we already have some customers, you're only focusing on retaining them. Referral marketing is a very good to retain them.
Exactly.
Works really well, right? So I want to touch upon this little piece that generally people don't talk about is how do you create a winning reward, which is like a win-win situation for everyone, all the parties involved, right? For
I think
referrals,
this is the most important part of the whole referral
yeah,
marketing
the,
thing.
the most important, absolutely. Like for referrals, it's generally, could be cash bonus that you can give, could be product discount, account upgrades, exclusive access to certain things. For invitees or referees, it could be free trial extension. If they're on a free trial, they get an extension on that. Sign up bonuses if they sign up, special onboarding, limited time discount, could be anything, right? A lot of things that you can probably think about. So when you're setting up your rewards, you should probably think from a situation where it's a win-win for everyone. The person who's inviting the other new user should win, the new user should also win, and you should also win eventually, right? It should not be the case where you're giving more bonus to the person who's joining rather than the person who's actually bringing them. That's a lose-win situation for people. So always think from that perspective where all the people in the system should win.
Exactly.
So I want to touch upon this because I feel a lot of people, from a referral marketing standpoint, most of the referral marketing loops that I've seen, these things are a little missing, right? And there are great companies out there that still do referral marketing to grow, right? Dropbox, Airbnb. Initially, Airbnb used to do a lot of referral marketing. Now we have obviously Dropbox is there. In fact, some of
Uber
the
was there. Uber did it a lot.
Uber. I remember in 2013, 2014, Uber launched in Hyderabad, and we went crazy with the credit, right?
Yeah.
Give some credits for each referral that you give, right? In fact, I had referred so many people that at one point of time I was running on credits, right? For the entire year, I had so much credits that Uber had given me. I didn't spend anything. Everything was on credit base, right? And when finally the credits ran out, I was thinking I should have referred more people, right? So that was a win-win for everyone, right? Uber was launching itself in India, and they wanted more and more people. They won. I won because I got a lot of credits. The person who joined also got credit. So yeah, that's what I meant by winning. By creating a winning reward system, right? It should be a win-win situation for everyone. Only then your referral program will actually work. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you can't always blame the tool that it's not working. But yeah, you should also make sure that everyone who's involved is winning, right? All right. So we're coming to high water. So our motto when we started was to turn happy customers into your best marketers, right? That's the motto we believe in. That's what you see on our landing page as well, and
Mhm.
I think that's what we would want to go ahead with and figure out, right? Referral marketing by its own, other companies and all, they will not focus on this aspect. They are only about selling, right? We are more inclined towards retention, obviously selling, but also retention, making sure that people are happy with whatever they're using, whatever they're getting, and making sure that the other customer is also happy, right?
Yeah.
So the entire flow that we have built is keeping that in mind, ensuring that the customers that you already have are also happy, the new customers that are also coming are happy, right? And
Yeah.
it's very non-intrusive. It is very small. We have some pop-up systems. It is very small. Probably I will give the stage to Pramod to probably take us through Hiveotter, and maybe we can also set up a small. We can also set up a small campaign right away.
Great. Are we good, Ritvik, so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go on to the demo
Okay.
and see how Hiveotter works.
Okay. Cool. Let me share my screen.
Till then, I'll probably just go to Facebook and answer questions in case someone asks.
Yeah, there are a lot of questions.
Okay. I'm just sharing my entire screen. I'm not sure. Is it fine? Is it good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You're good
Okay.
to go.
Okay. So this is how it looks once you log in. We have something called campaigns. So that is like
Hmm.
the core piece that runs this entire referral marketing as one program. So I already have few things. I'll just try to show how you create a new campaign and what are the elements that are required. And post creation, how does it work? I'll try to explain few simple flows. I don't want to complicate this, but in general, referral marketing has like multiple flavors to it. We have seen, crazy, use cases. Even just 2 hours back, me and Mahan, we were discussing a completely new use case. So it has, multiple phases to it. It's not a one thing that fits to all use cases. So we are just trying to build, you know, a simple system that serves like most of the use cases. So I'll just try to create a very simple wait list. Let's say I'm building a new product. I want to create a wait list where I give some incentive to people who are joining it and people who are bringing it, right? So
Yeah.
let's say lead gen A. So let's say this is my product. I just give that name and we'll proceed. Let's see what happens. Uh, so this is how it looks. The campaign creation on left side we have like a quick 5 steps. Then for each step we will just set up a few things. So first thing we have to set up is what is this campaign about? Where does it show? Is it on your own web page? You have a web page, you want to embed this entire referral campaign on that web page or web app, or if you don't have anything, you can just use the inbuilt form. So if it is embed, you can give your own website so that it starts the flow accordingly. For now, I'll click inbuilt. I'll also explain, even though I don't select embed, I'll explain how that works. So I just select inbuilt form. So here you can configure your own branding. So we because we have worked with our other products as well, we understand how important it is to have your own branding on the stuff that you are using as part of your workflow, right? So we give option to upload your own logos, favicons, and when someone share the links that are created through this campaign, what is the title and description that generally shows up when you share links on social media platforms. So you can add these things. You can change the color of the the items that show up. You can change the color which matches your brand so that it fits in your brand. So yeah, you can you can upload the logos and stuff. I don't want to do them. Let's say I will do lead gen waitlist, join the waitlist. So you can give these details. Then there are two main aspects. Ahaan already explained like the entire flow, right? So there are three main candidates. One, the campaign creator, you yourself. In this particular case, myself, I'm creating the campaign. So as a company, I'm the first user. Second one, the referrer, my existing customers who are going to bring more customers, right? And those customers are invitees. So there are two main things that we need to configure: referrer and invitee. For referrer, what are the rewards that we want to provide, right? So currently we have integrations with Stripe and Lemon Squeezy. So what that means, what these integrations are, is that you can, for example, let me quickly show. You can select Stripe and you can say, hey, I want to give, for referrer, I want to give, let's say, a 50% discount who bring, let's say, 3 customers. So that means as a referrer, if you bring 3 people to the platform, you will get 50% discount coupon of Stripe, right? Same thing you can apply for Lemon Squeezy, and we are adding Shopify pretty soon. So this is the reward part. You can choose. I don't want to give anything. I just want to collect the emails, and I will offline. I will provide some reward. That is also possible. Apart from this, if you have your own your own SaaS, your own product, your own web app, and if you want to give in-app rewards, for example, let's say there are credit systems in your app, and if someone bring brings 3 people to the platform, you want to give more credits to them, or maybe you want to increase their tier, or take them to the next tier, maybe tier 1 to tier 2. So all these things you can do them using webhook. I will show how to configure that in the next steps. But these things are possible for both referrer and invitee as well, who are the new customers. So this is the reward part. Any
Like
any doubt, any confusion so far?
if you have like webhooks, we can integrate it with almost any platform that supports webhooks.
Absolutely. You can, what you do when you receive a book is up to you. So we are trying to, we are exploring options of Zapier and stuff. But as we already said, we want to understand the use case first and then build it, instead of just going wild and building. So yeah, absolutely, all these things are possible.
So
You can
if it was me, I would ask you guys to build a WooCommerce integration right away.
yeah, absolutely. That taken, Ahan, please note.
Everything is
So
noted. Like everyone's in chat, I'm like responding to everyone and I'm noting down everything. So yes,
yeah,
WooCommerce,
absolutely.
WordPress, lot of things, right?
Yeah, well, like WordPress is the first thing everyone asks for.
Yeah, I know. We are working
Absolutely.
on that. I think we've already spoken about WordPress. I'm seeing a lot of other integrations as well. I think this is all like a integration play, right? So for sure, we are looking at more and more integrations that people would want to have. The reason we went ahead with only 2 or 3 was because Shopify, one of our customers, asked us to build, so we are building it for them. Uh, Stripe and Lemon Squeezy, the initial customer base that we spoke to, they asked us to build, so we build that. But as in when more responses are coming in, we start building those things, right? So obviously we didn't want to build something that no one will ever use, right? So
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's the reason we are even doing this
Yeah.
LTD right now in the group, right? We see more. I'm seeing WooCommerce. I'm seeing Razorpay. So if more people talk to us about these integrations, what they would want to see, Pramod is a madman. He'll probably build it by tomorrow. So, but yeah, like we're looking at that. So we'll probably create. We have a very small roadmap that I think me and Pramod we spoke and we build that roadmap for now. But taking the initial what do you call responses here, a lot of integrations can come up. We are happy to build that. Obviously if you go ahead purchase the LTD, we'll build it out for you. You can we have a private roadmap. You can just put it out there and we build it for you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. So yeah, I mean, in short, we just want to collect feedback and then build. Then going wild, that will just screw up things. So yeah, so that is the reward part for referrer. I'll just go to the next screen. So next thing is page.
Can you
So
please share the screen, Pramod? I think
oh,
it's
did it? I think it locked my screen. That's the reason it stopped. Let me
It's okay,
share.
Vishnu.
Yeah, now visible, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the reward part for the referrer. So the next screen is to set up the page where you ask people to give their email and get into this campaign. There are multiple ways to get into this campaign. I will show them as well. Because I have chosen inbuilt form. I have to give these details. Um, Let me quickly fill. So I can say something like this. So you can customize all these things. One thing we have observed is, people from different geographic locations, they have their own thing. So because of all these customizations, you can put your own language and stuff. So you can configure multiple things.
Mhm.
Thank you message. Joining. Okay, so you can do something like this. I will move ahead. I will again like show where it will actually be part of in the entire workflow and all. Let me go ahead. So this is the communication that we send when the when this particular milestone is reached for the referrer. There are few you can customize the email the way you want, so you can use few inbuilt variables so that you can add them in the email. For example, if you have selected a coupon code as reward, you can put that in the email just using this one, or if you want to put the referral count, you can put that, and so on and so forth. So I will again show where how this email look like, when will this come and all. I will show you can customize the subject as well. This is all for referrer, right? So we have configured reward, the page, and the communication for the referrer. Now I'm moving to the invitee, the new customers who will be coming in.
Okay.
So for them as well, you can configure what should be the reward when they get into this program. When someone shares the link and someone clicks the link and gets into this program, what do you want to reward them, right? You can again choose for them as well. You can choose, hey, give this much discount for Stripe or Lemon Squeezy. Again, like same story. You can choose webhook, or maybe you can choose none, so that you just collect the emails and do something offline. So depending on the type of campaign that you chose, you will see multiple options here. I will again like show them in the next screens. But net again, you have the communications as well coming into Invitee. When you have some reward, and if you choose something else, it will come. Let me choose and show. So yeah, for Invitee, if I chose to be it as an embedded campaign, it asks me to customize the pop-up that will be shown on my own web page. So I can customize that as well here, and I can customize the communications as well, right? So let me for now choose inbuilt form and move ahead. I will choose none here. Then now we have to configure the integrations that we have chose already for both in referrer and invitee. Because I have chosen webhook, you can give the webhook URL here and a secret, so that you can just verify that it is coming from Hiveotter.
Okay.
Or if you, for example, let's say you chose Lemon Squeezy, you have to enter the Lemon Squeezy API keys. You can quickly watch this and understand how you're getting, how can you get the API key, store ID, and stuff. So I will again like show how these things work in real life. For now, let me go back and just select none. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so once you are done, it will just show finish button. Once it is finished, that means you have set up everything correctly, and you can go to view referrals. So here you will see all the referrals coming in, right? So let me quickly show some of the sample data that we have for other things. For example, let's say for this one. So this is like the sample data. So here you can see all the people who came through this referral program. You can see when they got into this program, what is their referral code, and each person how many referrals they got from their link.
Okay.
Right. So now let me go back to this thing. Let's see. I'll just copy the link. Let me open this. So yeah, this is how it looks. Pretty simple. We want to add more customizations. Logo and all is there. If you have uploaded, you can see a logo here and stuff. So you can get into. We have some basic, spam control already built in. We are trying to add more options to it, like email verification and stuff, which will be coming pretty soon. So once you get into this one, once you give email, this is how it looks. You got your own link. Now you can share this link to your own
Community or
network,
yeah.
friends and community. And as and when let's say I click this, let me open here only. So if someone comes to through this link, they can see this because it's a wait list. This is how it is working. If you have configured it differently, it will work in a very different way. I will in a bit I will show how that also works. So
Yep.
but basically this is how it is. You can again like go back to this guide, just refresh, and you can see the the emails flowing in, right? If someone comes to, for example, here, if I fill something, let me actually fill my another email ID. So this is from the first person's link, so it should show that this is there, and this guy actually referred one guy. So you can see all these things in detail. If you have configured webhooks, the milestones as I just showed, those things will trigger automatically, and it will just distribute the rewards as per your configurations. For example, if you have configured, let's say, let me just show something here. I'm just trying to bring this into this thing. Okay, can you see this window that I'm dragging? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, for some of my other the campaign, I have configured 50% discount when someone refers 2 people, and a lemon squeezy discount, right? So this is the email that I get. You can again like configure all these things. I've configured it this way, so it says, hey, because you have referred 2 people, this is your discount coupon. Go ahead and use this at the checkout of Hiveotter, right? I will quickly show how those things are configured. Let me open this. So yeah, we have configured the referrers this way. We have like for referrer, we wanted to increase their limits if they bring one customer to the platform, right? It's a checkout. So we are exploring other options of when do you consider one guy is fulfilled. Again, like I don't want to go in deep, it takes a lot of time, but yeah, we are trying to add more and more options so that you can build the way you want. So this is webhook, and for Invitee we have chosen lemon squeezy. We have chosen 50%, and I have configured all these things, right? And for webhook as well, I've configured my own this thing, and this is the embed code. Yeah. So if you have chosen from here, if you have chosen embedded, you have to copy paste this snippet in your website so that it tracks the entire stuff, right? If someone is coming through link, this code tracks that, hey, this person actually is coming from this link, and it'll do the attribution, right? So this is how it works. There is this piece. If you want to show the form that I just showed, this kind of form in your own app, if you don't want people to go to some other page and do these things, you can actually embed that in your own app, right? So that is also available. Let me show that as well. So here I have added in Hiveotter only. It's like dog fooding. We are using our own product. I have added refer and discount this one. So if you click this here itself, they see their own code, right? Because I have logged in from this email. It makes one email. If it is already there, it will just show that link. If not, it creates a link for you, and it shows. Now I can just go ahead and share it in my network, and whenever they sign up or purchase as per your configuration, the rewards distribution will happen automatically. So one final thing I want to show is just the thing that I just created. Let me 1 minute. Okay, so one thing that is hard to explain, set up in this one and show how it works, because it involves setting up lemon squeezy API keys and stuff. But what we have done for this webinar is that we created a campaign um, which gives out 50% discount of lemon squeezy. That is our payment provider. So we have chosen payments lemon squeezy 50% discount. Whoever come through this link, they will see the pop-up. I will show right away. So here on the right side, you see this pop-up, right? So you see this pop-up only when you come through the link that I just
Okay.
entered in the browser, that I shared with you as well as part of this
Yes,
webinar,
yes.
right? So when someone come through this link, I have copied the embedded code that I just showed to the Hiveotter itself. I don't know if people get confused, but yeah, I'm using Hiveotter in Hiveotter only. So I have configured, there is one option called checkout if you chose lemon squeezy and Stripe. So what it does is, instead of Hiveotter sharing the coupon code separately on the email and then then asking people to copy and paste it when they are checking out, we have actually short circuited this process as well. You don't have to do that as well. You just see this pop up. If you come through this link, you press the buy now. You can configure again these things as I showed. You can configure the pop-ups and stuff. It will directly take you to the checkout page where the discount is applied, and once you make the purchase, it will attribute to the person who shared the link. In this particular case,
Okay.
that was my link, so it will attribute to me. And once I reach my own milestone as per the configuration, I get another reward as per the configuration, right? So it's a loop. It's a loop in nature, right? So and this guy from the app, from this section, they can see their own link and they share. So that's how it's loop. That's why it is a
Okay.
growth loop,
Yeah.
right? One guy who just got a invitee reward can become a referrer and get the referrer reward as well, right?
Okay.
So it's a very good growth loop, and because of this, in nature it is little tricky. It is if you have to build this entire system yourself without using any tool, it is nightmare, right?
Yeah.
So it is nightmare. It has so many things and it is a loop. It's very hard. So that's what we are trying to crack. We are trying to keep it simple, build a very good UX, and keep it simple so that you have different types of, as I just showed, you can create wait lists, you can create double-sided reward system, you can create invitee doesn't get anything but inviter gets. On the other hand, inviter gets but not invitee. And you have different type of integration, so you can just mix up, and you have, like, if you do permutation and combinations, there's different, like, huge set of things that you can set up with this thing, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope I could explain in a simple way, right? So that's what it is. Those are the elements. You can see. Oh, I think I missed few things. Let me quickly show them. So you can see these things. You can see analytics as well. You can see daily how many referrals are coming in, right? We are trying to add more, like how much conversions and stuff. We are still experimenting, and I just showed, you can export that into a CSV, and you can do something offline as well if you want, right? Maybe
Yeah.
you send them some goodies, right? Or you want to do some offline cash reward. So there are multiple things that are possible. You can export that, and there are a few basic things, like you can pass the campaign. If you think something is going wrong, you can just pass it. Or if you want, you can clear the data, the entire referral things. For example, you just tried something and you don't want the data to be there, you can delete it.
Yeah.
You can clear it, and the entire campaign is still there, just that the data is cleared. Or if you want, you can delete that as well.
Uh,
So
so can I also like collect other details like name, phone number, or anything like that, or just email for now?
for now, email, that is absolutely in roadmap, right?
Custom
So
fields and all we can put down. That's not that difficult. We can put that down. No issues.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just stopping my screen. I don't know how to stop
Remove,
it.
click on remove share.
Uh,
Okay, okay, remove
I'll
share.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Time,
So
time
yeah,
for
that is
going back.
that is yeah, that is absolutely there in the roadmap. We want to add name to be there and add some basic validations as well, so that the spam is just carved out, right? So yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think let's go back to the good stuff that we have, which is basically what are the limits for this particular LTD. Let's go through that. But I just want to touch upon what are those problem and initial problem and what was the solution that we were thinking of, right? So I think the initial problem was that when we tried creating a referral program out of other competitors, we found them to be a little complex, little time consuming, I would say. And even after spending a lot of time, it was not properly set up, right? So it was challenging. If it was challenging for us, I'm pretty sure that's challenging for everyone else out there. And it should not be that difficult, right? So that's what we thought. I think maybe we should do something about it. We also looked at integrations. Integrations is our main play right now. We want to integrate with as many systems as possible so that we can have Hiveotter everywhere, obviously. And we also noticed that a lot of businesses miss out on the power of word of mouth marketing. I think that's also very important.
yeah.
So that's what we went ahead to solve, right? Easy to implement referral program, user friendly interface, accurate tracking. So one of the reasons we don't have a lot of options in tracking and analytics is because we want to make sure it's as accurate as possible. We are focusing on the attribution. If we are able to fix the attribution, everything else becomes simple, right? So we are focusing on the
Yeah.
basics first, and then on top of that, we'll build things, right? Obviously, seamless integration already with Stripe and Lemon Squeezy. We have like a very deep integration with both of them. I saw someone talk about Razorpay as well. We will explore Razorpay for Indian market. I think very important. We'll look into Razorpay. Good thing is I'm friends with the Razorpay founder, so I think we should not have a problem with the APIs. Customizable campaigns, obviously you've seen that, but yeah, a lot of improvements over there. We are going to improve that, right? I think we've already spoken about this. I'll skip it. Yeah, the main part. So we are offering the LTD for this particular group at $49. Um, I think Asif, if I'm not wrong, you had asked about the website LTDs, and I told you the limits are different, right? So the website LTD was like an experiment from our end to see if Hiveotter actually works for us or not. Actually did. We got a couple of people joining in from the website LTD itself. For them, the limits are same as the monthly subscriber if someone is taking, although we don't include the Shopify integration for the website LTDs. But for the TechNerd LTD, obviously, very high limits. We have about 10,000 referrals per month, 30 campaigns per month. Obviously, all the integrations, we are happy to give out the product updates for the next 1 year. Whatever roadmap we have currently, everything will be given. Uh, can change. We might extend that to more years, more depends, right? How things go about. So we don't have a hard stop right now, but we can think about it. But for now, we can have definitely promise for a 1 year worth of product updates, whatever is coming up, right? Um, I want to touch upon some of the frequently asked questions on the LTD platforms, right? We will we get all the updates in the future? You will get all the features, obviously with limits for the next 1 year. For now, this again we have to see. When are you going to integrate AI? Right now, we are thinking about use cases to implement AI, like where AI can come in. I don't want to slap a AI feature just because I want to call the product as a AI tool. Just because of that, I don't want to simply put an AI. If there is a big need, I think someone talked about having AI in analytics. As in when we have more data, more features from an analytics standpoint, we can definitely have AI over there. It's a very good use case to put. Um, if you guys have anything from an AI use case standpoint where we can use AI, please let us know. We can think about it. Will we get all the AI features? See, AI costs us money, right? If we get it for free, obviously we are happy to give it in the LTD. We'll expose the feature to you. You can use the features with some limits. Entire, like, I can't give you unlimited, obviously, but again, some of those things can be given at 50 to 60% less in the future if it comes up. Feature will be there. You can use it. We'll give you some AI credit for sure, but not entirely 100%. Will not be covered under the LTD. Will you do LTD anytime in the future? Maybe yes, but not anytime soon. Even if you do, it will not be at this price. We are looking at 150 to 300 in the future, because we might do a LTD with a complete product, right? And the only reason we might do an LTD is because we want to be bootstrapped as long as possible. For marketing, obviously, you need a lot of money. We will probably do another LTD with a company. No, we will not do with AppSumo for sure, but price range will be really high, because we are focusing on completing some. We want to compete with Viral Loops and UpViral and Referral Candy and all those other tools, right? So there are a lot of features we are currently missing, and we would want to put those features. And that feature at $49 would be, I would say, you're probably looting us. But yeah, I think 150, 300 would be the right price if we have all those features. Even if you see right now, we have only one plan. Again, didn't make sense to have different plans but the same features, so only one plan for now. Yeah, obviously, if we have more features coming in, more integrations, we can probably think about it. So why are you doing an LTD right now at this price? We are gathering feedback. The idea for this LTD is just to understand more use cases, figure out more features to build, come up with a more polished product. And in return, we would want to give you a tool that matches the current state of the product, right? I cannot overcharge you for something that is not completely polished. Again, that probably should be at 150, 300. But right now, the current state of the product is still probably a little bit better than an MVP. But a lot of things, a lot of features are still yet to be built. We would want to build all those things. And right now, within the community, that's one of the reasons we didn't want to do a bigger LTD, was because we want, a very close set of people to talk to, get more feedbacks, understand the use case, and build, right? Can we stack multiple licenses? Right now, no. We're looking at only selling 20. We can add this in the future, maybe, in case you feel like you want to have another license. If you've already bought LTD, we'll be open to giving you another license which you can stack at the same price. What happens if we reach the limits? You'll be still able to collect the referrals, export email IDs and everything, just that the coupon generation will probably stop after the limit has been crossed. We have given, I think we feel we have given a very generous limit. I think 10,000 ripples per month. If you're getting that sort of a business, you should probably go ahead and buy the monthly subscription instead of holding on to the LTD. But 10,000 referrals is I think good enough. I don't think so. You would be able to reach the limits across multiple campaigns. Maybe you might. So yeah. Again, if you cross the limits, reach out to us. We can see what we can do. What data has been captured? So right now we don't capture any data other than the email ID. We do use tracking. We track users via cookies for our referral attributions. I think those are the only two main things we are kind of capturing right now. How to upgrade limits? Right now we don't have a mechanism for limit upgrades. Again, if this is something you guys want, we can implement it. Reach out to us. We are happy to talk to you about this, understand more use cases, and implement it. Can we add team members? No, we don't support that right now, but it's part of our roadmap. We would want to support adding more team members.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Quick look at our next 1 year roadmap. This is a very, very high level roadmap. Don't take this in the wrong way. We want more, we want more features to be built. We want more understanding from you folks. What should we build? So obviously Shopify integration, because we are already building that for one of our customers. It's on the roadmap. We are working on it. November 2024 is when it will be launched. Custom domain, again, within October, November, December, you should be able to see that. MailChimp and Zapier integration is something that we are also looking at. I think that is a feedback that we have got. They would want to see MailChimp and Zapier integration. I think because our email tool that we have right now is not very intuitive. Because of that, a lot of people have asked if we can, export to MailChimp and then they will do the rest from there. That could be one reason. Page builder, actually on the same lines, because we got this MailChimp thing, we thought about building a page builder so that you can host waitlist and a standalone referral pages. Maybe Ritvik can do a giveaway using that page builder. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Leaderboard, all those things.
We'll definitely do it.
So yeah, we're looking at Q1 right now. Again, very high level timelines, right? Milestone campaigns we don't have currently. We actually had built a milestone campaign in the first iteration, but we thought, it was not doing justice to the entire milestone campaigns itself, right? So we thought about deprecating that right now. We build up proper milestone campaigns and then we launch it. Right now, what we already have a module inbuilt, but it's not live. In the live tool, you won't be able to see it. We had built it, but I want to polish that a little bit more. Pramod also felt that it's something that cannot be given to the public right now. So we'll polish that and probably bring that back again. And then, like I said, AI is something we are looking at, but I think by the time we are at Q3 2025, we'll have a lot of features that can use AI. So the page builder is one thing, maybe can come. Milestone campaign is the other thing. Based on the data that has already been captured, you want to probably figure out the right reward system to probably implement. Maybe AI can help you do that. So, very high level roadmap. We would want to add more items to this. We want to talk to more of you folks. Build that proper roadmap where I can actually give you month on month things that might be coming up, right? So we are looking at that right now. So all those 20 people who are going to buy the licenses, we are looking at you for help in sort of building the roadmap, building. Actually, we would love to build the entire product with you guys.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So let's take
So
some question and answers.
so I think Ahan already
I
answered
try to
all.
answer everything, but in case I have not answered, I'm sorry.
So there are few questions.
I see 91 comments on Facebook post. Awesome.
Yeah. Is this GDPR complaint?
GDPR compliant. When you say GDPR compliant, you're just asking about, yeah, because mainly you're talking about because we are only collecting email IDs and no other personal information, and we don't store anything at our end. You can always delete the entire thing. We have shown you the deletion process. We can do the entire erasure whenever you ask us to do. And everything is masked at the back end, so we will not know any personal details at all. So yes, GDPR compliant.
So Peter is asking, is this for one business and can be used on different sites?
Um, Good question, Peter. See, we don't have custom domains right now. So right now, whatever you do, it can be used in multiple businesses, obviously. But I think if one custom domain comes in, that might become a little difficult because obviously you would want one custom domain to be put in. But we can figure out. Maybe we do like a custom domain wherein you have multiple workspaces. That is something that we have to
Yeah,
figure out. So yeah, we can do that.
correct.
So I think you guys have embed code, right?
Yeah, we have embed code
Yeah,
right now, so we can just
I
build it
think,
and just embed it anywhere. Yeah.
yeah. So I think we can embed it on any page or any
yeah,
domain.
Can.
yeah. Correct.
So Dan is asking, is this similar to Rewardful?
Um, isn't Rewardful affiliate marketing? Yeah, Rewardful is an affiliate marketing platform. So no, Dan, this is very different from an affiliate marketing platform. I think I've answered one other person. I'm happy to put that tweet out again. Affiliate and referral systems are two different things, right? In affiliate, you're looking at unknown people to come and sell for profit. In referral, you're looking at your current customers to help you get more customers inbuilt, right? So affiliates are more transactional in nature, whereas referrals are more loyal towards the company, the product, I would say. And two very different methods of doing things, right? I can probably give you a link to the tweet if there's someone in the comments. Like, what's the difference between an affiliate and a referral marketing system?
So Asif is asking, can you add reward points system later on? Well,
When we do milestones, yeah, that is the plan, because that generally comes under the milestone. Yeah, we have that plan. Yes.
Yeah. True. So yeah, we want to have inbuilt reward point system once we have the milestone roadmap. Yes.
awesome. So Asif is also saying there are a number of innovative things that can be done in the product to make it a beast in referral marketing.
Yes, we are looking
Absolutely.
at those innovative ideas from the
You,
community, right?
you guys should
That's
like
the
suggest them so they can
that's
build
that's
it.
the entire
That's the
that's
entire
the
point of
entire
doing this
point. Yeah,
LTD.
that's the,
So I'll
I
be
so
very
I
honest. Sorry, Pramod. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. No, so I was saying I've done LTD with motion chart as well. So that's how it goes, right? The early customers that, as Ahan said, we want to, keep speaking and shape up the product together. That's the entire purpose of this campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have to be very honest, right? When you start building a product, right, and you see it day in, day out, at some point of time, your mind goes into a block because you can't see beyond whatever you're building, right? And that's the
Yeah.
reason you have to go out for feedbacks, understand, because you get blinded by the product, you don't know what you're building, and ideally, you would want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Uh, for sure, like what Asif mentioned, a lot of innovative things can be done. A lot of scope is there, and that is what we are looking at the community for. We are looking at exactly that. We want to do that, understand what we can do, and how do we build this thing.
So that is exactly why we are live now, and that's exactly why we have this special deal for you guys on TechNerds.
Yeah, let me do one thing. Pramod actually shared the link. I will just put this in the chat. Should I do it in the chat? I don't know. Where should I do it?
No, just put it on the Facebook comments itself.
Comments itself, right? Okay, I'll just put
Yeah.
this in the comment section. One, two.
And we'll also make a separate post for this LTD thing to buy the LTD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I've already posted the link. The discount is auto applied. So you just have to go and do a checkout. That's it.
Awesome.
Cool.
So just don't forget, guys. You get a better limits on this particular link. If you buy it
Yeah.
on website, you will get a lower limits. So don't forget to use this link. We'll definitely
We
make a post about it.
Yeah, I mean, in favor of this, this campaign, we have actually disabled it from our own web page.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the best you can get.
Awesome, awesome. So it was a great demo, Ahan and Pramod. We
Thank
are
you.
glad that you guys showed us how our referral marketing is important for a business and how the growth loops work. It was nice to have you guys on our community. So we'll keep working on this partnership. Let's do few more things later on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely a lot of things to talk about.
Absolutely,
And I'm always
absolutely.
ready to talk. It's about like 1 a.m. right now here, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, more than me for sure, Ahan. I'll be on in front of monitor and I'll be doing something.
Talking
But
is my
yeah,
job, so I have to talk. So I'm very happy to talk.
So if you're looking to post something related to tech, I think Pramod is the right guy.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I'm very active on Twitter, so yeah, I don't know. I'll maybe mention somewhere in Facebook. Even Ahaan, so we build stuff in public. So if someone has
Less
something,
active than Pramod, but yeah, little active.
Yeah, we'll mention all these links.
Yeah, we'll
We'll,
do a
we'll
Sunday
mention all
post.
these links in the next post where you can
yeah,
go through it.
definitely.
Sam
Oh,
is still confused, I think.
Right below that.
Sam, here is the link. Ahan posted it in the comments. You need to check it out.
great. I think we did for like almost 1 hour 20 minutes. Awesome.
1 hour 20. I think this is my longest webinar, I think.
Oh, nice. Good.
So guys, thank you. Let's hear from the community about the feedback and
Yep.
let you guys build upon it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Happy that you invited Ritvik. We are happy.
Yeah, thank you for
You
inviting
know,
us. Thanks.
yeah, we are happy that we
So
got
guys,
this to TechNerds
yeah,
community and giving the value to the community. Yeah.
and guys, we already missed uh, a live session.
Oh, I
What
guess
happened?
that's all, folks. See you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
See you. Bye bye.
So guys, sorry, I think we can end the giveaway. Sorry, we can end the webinar here. We'll also post the links in a different post. Thank you guys. Thank you for attending.